Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22. As we continue our Swiss chocolate run, we have all the ingredients for chocolate. We just don't have the building yet. We're this close. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We are about to fast forward. I just wanted to kind of check on a few things. We have nothing in here yet. We do have all of our silage ready. Yes, it is. So we're ready to pick that up at some point. Anything else we need to do right this second? I don't think so. I think we're good to fast forward. The cows are going to be okay for a little bit longer. So let's fast forward to tomorrow. And we got sugar running, so we'll be able to sell some sugar here in a little bit. Yep. And we can sell the sugar, I think, in September, I think. October, something like that. October. So one more month on, or 2 more months on that. Or sorry, can't do math. 1 more month on that. Oh no, we got a dead cow. You're gonna be okay. So speaking of cows, check on our cows real quick. Straw's getting a little bit low. You're fine over there. We'll move you over once you hit 9 months. We'll sell 10 of these cows when they hit 9 months, move them in, and we'll figure out a way to, at some point I want to get these combined up, obviously, and that's the goal. So that they're on the same kind of time frame. I think if we were to get a second pen and put 5 cows each right before they're born, I think those 2 sets of 5 will combine because they'll be at the exact same time period. Other than that, should be good to mow, right? Well, we are ready to harvest. So let's go ahead and get that started at least. We could do some contracts so that we could buy the chocolate factory. But honestly, I don't know if even if I had enough money for the chocolate factory right this second, if that would be the first priority for me or not. What are we planting next? Or are we just going to keep these running grass for a while longer? I think we decided we had enough straw that we were just going to run grass for another cycle. Although it is a good time to plant wheat and barley and stuff. But no, I think we'll wait till March. Potentially plant some oats at that point. Oh, I didn't have you... I think I wasn't going to do it, right? Okay, and I think this was on purpose. We were going to turn this into hay, weren't we? I think that's what we're going to do. So I didn't care if it was spread out already. Yeah, part of the reason why I don't want to just get enough money for the chocolate factory right now and then buy it is because we do need money for different harvesters and things like that. So, speaking of which, when can we harvest the sugar beets? Next month, potentially. I can't remember exactly if we planted it in March or April, but potentially next month we can start harvesting sugar beets. So, if we turn this into hay, we'll have silage, we'll have hay, we'll have straw. No, we're good. Yeah. That's it. That was the plan, wasn't it? Could turn it into hay now, just to kind of get a cycle of it going. Because obviously if we just keep mowing forever, then it'll get too big for us to actually be able to use very well. Suppose while we're mowing, we could always do a contract of some sort. There's an oat harvesting. We could get some more straw, but I don't know if that's what we're looking for or not. Where's 14? 14 is right next to, that would be a ton of straw. How much can our little hay barn thing hold? 500,000. That's pretty good. I mean, this contract is really close, which is a huge benefit. You know what? Why not? Just a way to get us a little bit extra money while we're sitting here. Or not, because it went away. Gotta love contracts that do that. So never mind. The whole conversation was a moot. Cheese sells in February. We're okay on the cheese for now. Man, I want to go check on it here in a minute. A lot of sugar being stored up. Sugar doesn't sell for a lot, though. Sugar is pretty low price. $5.31. It's not much. So, if we're going to wait for our cows to get to 9 months old before we move them in, and then we'll put another set over there at around that time, right? Will we have some be able to reproduce at that point? These 8 right here would be ready to reproduce again. I think we're going to be a month off, aren't we? Of what I'm thinking of. I have to think about how that's going to work. Guess we're going to need to get a tedder and a windrower. We don't have any of that kind of stuff yet, do we? We do not. How wide is our mower? Just out of curiosity, kind of just gauging the current width of what we're using. So 10 meters. So that's kind of our width that we're running with. I was going to see if I can get like a tedder around that range. There's an 11.2 meter one. Not terrible. It's a 9 meter one. Honestly, either of them could work. What about windrowers? There's a 9.5 that's super expensive. We will not be doing that one. There's a 9.7. Also kind of expensive. There's an 8.5, which isn't terrible. Especially given the price. It's kind of a weird one, though. It's kind of awkward to use. I think these other ones are slightly... I don't know. They just seem like they work... I don't want to say better, but they're just different. Yeah, I think we'll be going with... Because I don't want to pay double just for another meter. So I think we'll be going with either the 8.4 or the 8.5. Technically, 8.5 is cheaper. It's just... I feel like it's kind of weird to maneuver it because it's a little bit longer because of the way it angles out. All right, let's grab this one. I think this one will be fine. And then we'll grab a tedder kind of around that range as well. An 8.7. This is probably fine. Doesn't really matter how we mow this pattern since we're going to be windrowing anyway. So yeah, we'll be rolling the grass again. And that'll be fine. Got a lot of steps to do on this, though. We got a lot of different little things to do. Part of me is tempted to grab the plows, but those just take so long. If there's more cultivating jobs, I'd probably grab the cultivator. Oh, I gotta go fill up my food here in a moment as well, so I can get the straw in there on top of it. All right, well, I'll be back in a minute once we get done with mowing and stuff. So let me just put a little skip in here. All right, done with the mowing. Let's get this mower dropped off. We'll go grab our tedder. Thank you, G-Force. Okay. Be a pretty good amount of hay. All right, I'm going to let this run for a little bit, and we'll be back for the windrowing. All right, just finishing up the last little pass here, and then we will grab our windrower. Someday we'll have a second tractor for all this. It's a pretty big pile. I think we went 3 mows, didn't we? Instead of 2. We might need to start doing just 2. All right, well, I'm going to let this run for a little bit as well, and then we'll come back when it's time to pick up the hay. All right, almost done with the windrowing. Then we can grab our forage wagon and start picking this stuff up. I'm going to come over here first, though, and see if I can get the straw put in here for the cows before I forget. All right, let's get this dropped off. How you doing, cows? Should be fine on the straw, good on the total mixed rations for now. You guys are good, so let's get some hay. Actually, not sure if it uses the silage stuff when we're just picking up hay. I assume not. Can I unload that stuff over here? No. Wait, did that just reset? What? It resets now if you go over a different crop? What? Okay, maybe we're okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna... I don't know. That was really weird. Used to, when you went over a different thing, it would just add it to it and it would just mix it all in and it'd be no big deal. So whatever you started with, or whatever you had the most of, maybe more specifically, was what it would base it off of. See, there it goes. It's resetting again. I don't know. Maybe it's because we have such a small amount. I mean, it's impossible. I say it's impossible. It's very hard to get every single blade of grass turned into hay and stuff like that sometimes. So you kind of just have to, like, get 99.9% of it and the rest of it is just like, whatever. It is what it is. But if it was going to reset, like, over and over and over again, that would be very problematic. Got quite a bit of hay, though. It's going to be good. It'll last us quite a while. I wonder if the reason it's resetting is because of the silage additive. That it's trying to add it to it and it just does some weird stuff. That might be all it is. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, I'll have all this picked up and we got to roll the grass out, I guess, because I mean, there's a few crops we could plant if we wanted to plant something else, because we do have plenty of food for our cows for quite some time. But I guess we'll keep doing grass for a little bit, at least until March. And then if we decide to do something different at that point, we can, we can make that decision then. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.